Hey, Kirsti Patterson here from Forever Body Yoga. Today we're going to be doing a flow to release tension through the neck and shoulders. All you need to have today is a yoga brick if you have them. If you don't, maybe just grab something that you can prop those hands on so that you're not slouching down. You want to be able to push without compressing. Go grab those and we'll get started. Find yourself sitting on either a yoga brick, like this one here, or else perhaps a bolster, like this back here. Take whatever is comfortable for your body. You might want to be sitting in a cross-legged position or kneeling. Any other variation is great. You may even want to be sitting on a chair. There's no need to be uncomfortable. So first of all, we're just going to start releasing that neck. But before we start in the neck, we want to check that we've got the right alignment through our spine. So if you bring one hand onto the front of the pelvis and the back of the other hand onto the sacrum, that's the fused part of the spine. Take a big breath in here, pushing into both hands. And then as you exhale, feel the hands drawing together like a sandwich press and then rising all the way up through your center. See if you can find a little bit more length in your body, and then continue that inhale and exhale, finding that pressure in that center, the length in the spine, bringing your awareness into the space around the chest and the shoulder blades, seeing if you can feel that your shoulder blades would be stacked on top of your sacrum. Find some length in the back of the neck, so imagine that little pointy spot in the back of the skull. Pop your fingers on there and see if you can draw up into that spot, finding some length in the back of the neck. And you want to imagine that that point in the back of the skull is again in line with the shoulder blades and in line with the sacrum. And you may want to bring your peace fingers onto your chin and just do a little push back to help get that connection. From here, we're going to bring our hands to heart center. We want to work on waking up that center because we need this to support all of this. We're pushing the heel of the hands into each other to open up the chest and bring the shoulder blades together. Keeping the fingers in line with the chin. Take a big breath in here and exhale. Take a little twist to the left. Feeling a little bit of extra effort on the right inside that hip and pelvis. And coming back to center. Take another big breath in here and exhale, twisting to the right, feeling the extra effort on the left hand side of the body this time. And coming back to center. We'll do that one more time each side, so take a big breath in and exhale, twisting to the left, fingers stay in line with the center of the chin. And come back to center, another big breath in, exhale, twisting to the right and coming back to center. From here, we're going to bring the hands down onto those thighs, probably closer to the hips than the knees. Then we're going to think about taking a big breath in and growing up through the center of the body, and then bringing the left ear towards the left shoulder, finding space in the right side of the neck. Whoa, nice opening there. And then see if you can take the gaze towards the left armpit. And then you get across the side and the back of the right side of the neck there. Keep breathing here, keep thinking about length in that spine. And then bring the ear back on top of the shoulder and lift that head back up to center. Ooh, nice little clip for my body. Take a big breath in. And exhale, bringing the right ear towards the right shoulder. And then see if you can take a gaze down towards the right armpit or down towards the right knee, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Breathing in here, just keeping that length in the body, breathing out. Right ear back on top of the right shoulder and then the head back to center. We're going to take those peace fingers onto the chin, big breath in, big breath out, pushing that chin back. And then see if the chin can come towards the chest. A bit of opening for the back of the neck. Not necessarily the prettiest of looks, but this isn't a profile picture. This is finding space. Bringing that chin back up And then see, we want to think about lifting the chin without the head dropping back. It's about a rise in the chin. It might feel a little bit different. I like to place my hand on my chest to think about growing from that spot. And then bring the chin back to neutral and then down towards the chest again. And to neutral. Imagine that skull is in line with the shoulder blades and the sacrum. We're going to work on getting some space in this side body now. So grab yourself a yoga brick. Got my yoga brick here and I'm placing it just inside my left hip. So just by that left hip socket. And I've got my left hand placed flat down on that. So the reason for it is that this is my infrastructure. So I'm not going to collapse on my left hand side. If my hand is on the mat, I'm actually going to be falling over because I don't have enough space. Proportions of the body, see what's happening with yours, take what you need. We're going to take our right arm up on the inhale. And then on the exhale, think about reaching that right arm towards the left hand side. We're keeping that spine long, keep pushing down with the left hand. And then that right hand will come back down. We'll try that again. So another big breath in, the arm comes straight up. We're not snow angels. We are rising up from the shoulder blade through the fingers and over towards the right. Palm down. And then a right hand will come back to place, switching that brick to the other side. So in the right hand side, we've got that right hand pushing down onto the brick this time. Take the setting that is right for your body for each side. So you might even want to step that up a level. I am. Different proportions each side. Big breath in. Left arm rises. And exhale, left arm coming towards the right. Keep lifting through the right side of the body. So pushing down through that right hand. And the right arm will come down. Another big breath in. Arm comes straight up. And exhale. Left arm reaching towards the right. Keep lifting from the base of the body through the spine. Left hand back down by the hips. And we can take that brick to the side. It's done its job. From here, we're going to take the hands into heart center. Big breath in. We're going to open those arms now into our cactus arms or like a goalpost. So we want to think about the elbows being in line with the shoulder joints. We don't want those elbows coming back and stretching the front of the chest. From here, see if you can squeeze those shoulder blades together and soften. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keep the energy in the body drawing towards the back line of the body. We don't want to fall out the front. And come back together. Big breath in. And exhale. Shoulder blades draw together. You want to really feel those shoulder blades closing like they're curtains. So we're not wanting to push the chest forward. It's the shoulder blades that close. And come back to center. Big breath in here. Exhale. Shoulder blades draw together. And come back to neutral. From here, we're going to do some work to open up that shoulder socket now. So with those hands down on the thighs, heel of the hands closer to the hips than the knees, just start taking really little circles of that shoulder joint. And then change direction. For my body, moves easier one way than the other. See what's happening with yours. Then from here, we're going to take our hands like big claws onto our shoulder socket and take those circles again. And just notice if there's any difference on either side. And then switching directions. Changing it back, and maybe those circles get a bit bigger. Are the arms taking big circles with it? So my elbows are moving now. We'll want to make sure the shoulder still lifts, then the elbow circles. Shoulder lifts, elbow circles, change directions, elbow circles, shoulders come down. Keep that center drawing in and back. And then we'll bring those hands back down onto the thighs and we'll do that neck release one more time. So a big breath in here. Exhale, Let the left ear come over towards the left shoulder, and then see if you can take the gaze towards the left knee or the left armpit. See if the left ear comes down further, finding that space in the right side of your neck. Left ear over the left shoulder, head comes back to center, big breath in. Exhale, right ear towards the right shoulder. Now we'll take that gaze down towards the right knee or the right armpit. See if that right ear will draw down that little bit more. Right ear back on top of the shoulder, and then we'll bring that head back to neutral. Thank you so much for joining me today. That was a little bit different from what we normally do, but there's been some requests for a neck and shoulder release. So I hope the variety was good for your body. Please comment, please like, please subscribe. Let me know what you want in the future, and I'll continue to bring those for you. Thanks for joining me, and have a beautiful day wherever you are.